could be connected.
Well, for decades, she's been a champion for gun control and women's rights. She also survived and thrived after being shot several times in Jonestown in 1978. And now, after more than 40 years of public service, Bay Area Congresswoman Jackie Speier says she will not seek re-election next year. Here's NBC Bay Area's Marianne Favreau.
Jackie Speier says as she was left for dead, bleeding from gunshot wounds after the Jonestown massacre in 1978, she vowed to dedicate her life to public service. And that's exactly what she did.
These are the facts.
In a career that took her from congressional staffer to congressional leader. Today, she began explaining why she's retiring from Congress.
It's time to say goodbye or farewell, and to pass the torch to a new generation.
As a Peninsula representative, the now 71-year-old Democrat fought for millions of dollars in compensation for the victims of the PG&E pipeline explosion in San Bruno. On the national stage, she called attention to sexual assault in the military, fought for more benefits for military members and their families, and was a vocal champion for gun control. She also fought relentlessly for women's rights, sharing her own abortion story before Congress.
She was an absolute lion when it came to working on women's rights. Every aspect of it she worked on. She cared about the Equal Rights Amendment. She worked on reproductive freedom. She cared about sexual assault. She went as far as telling her personal story about being sexually assaulted.
Today, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi called Speier an extraordinary member of Congress, adding her courageous and values-based leadership, particularly on behalf of women, survivors, and the vulnerable, has made a difference in the lives of countless Americans and has strengthened our nation. We also asked the Congresswoman how she wants to be remembered.
Well, I hope my legacy will be a reflection on the legislation I've carried. 300 bills signed into law by mostly Republican governors in the state legislature, a number of bills here in Congress that have changed the way we look at military service and the service members and their families.
In San Jose, Marianne Favreau, NBC Bay Area News.
A remarkable career. We will continue our coverage on NBCBayArea.com. Right now, we have a link there, right there on our trending bar about Representative Speier's retirement and our full interview with her today.